Hello, everyone. I want to start by asking you a few questions. Does your right shoulder often ache for no apparent reason, and massage doesn't seem to help? Do you get bloated like a balloon after eating even a little bit of greasy food, like a burger and fries, and find yourself burping constantly? Or maybe you're not overweight, your limbs are slender, but that stubborn little belly just won't go away. And are you constantly tired, even after a full night's sleep? Does your skin sometimes get itchy, or do you even get unexplained bruises? You might think these are just normal signs of aging, maybe bursitis or indigestion. But what if I told you that all these seemingly unrelated symptoms are being orchestrated by the most silent, most hard-working organ in your body, your liver? And it's crying out for help in these ways? Would you believe it? Today, we're going to uncover an astounding secret that 90% of people overlook: fatty liver. It's the hidden killer that's making you feel like something's just not right, and is the reason you have so many health issues. Please watch this video to the end, because you're going to learn a very simple, very effective liver detox plan that some studies suggest can show noticeable improvements in as little as 14 days. Before we dive in, if you care about your health, please click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. If any of this resonates with you, please type 1 in the comments. If you're also struggling with similar health issues, leave a comment. I'll do my best to answer your questions. All right, let's get started. Everyone knows the liver detoxifies your body, but today I want to tell you about an even more crucial task. The liver performs one that's rarely discussed: producing bile. A common misconception is that the gallbladder produces bile. Remember, the gallbladder doesn't produce anything. It's just a storage container, a small sac that stores and concentrates bile. The real work is done by our liver, working tirelessly day and night, like a busy chemical factory. Your liver produces about 1 liter of bile every day. That's an incredible amount of work. So what does bile do? Why is it so important? I'll use a simple analogy. Imagine you've just finished a plate of greasy ribs, or maybe some poutine. The plate is covered in grease, right? You can't just wash it off with plain water. What do you need? A dish. Bile is our body's most effective, most natural dish sponge. When you eat fats like a fatty steak or a handful of nuts, these large chunks of fat enter your body, and your digestive enzymes can't handle them. That's when the bile secreted by the liver comes in. It breaks down these large chunks of fat, emulsifying them into tiny fat droplets. Now the fat enzymes, or dish sponge, can easily break down and absorb these small oil droplets. So do you see now? Without bile, you can't digest fat, and that triggers a disastrous chain reaction. The first and most direct consequence is nutrient absorption problems. Our bodies have 4 life-saving vitamins that must dissolve in fat to be absorbed. We call them fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K, plus the omega-3 fatty acids we hear about all the time. If you don't have enough bile, you can't digest fat. And even if you take supplements, these valuable nutrients will just pass right through you. Your body won't be able to absorb them. What happens then? First, a vitamin A deficiency doesn't just cause night blindness, making it difficult to see at night. More frighteningly, vitamin A is the first line of defense for our mucous membrane system. Without it, your immune system is like an open door, making you more susceptible to colds and infections. Second, a vitamin D deficiency. Everyone knows now that you need to supplement with vitamin D to absorb calcium. Without vitamin D, calcium can't get into your bones. You might find that you're taking calcium supplements, but you still have osteoporosis. In addition to that, people with low levels of vitamin D tend to have poor sleep quality and difficulty getting deep sleep. Third, a vitamin E deficiency. Vitamin E is one of the most powerful antioxidants, protecting our hearts and blood vessels. If you're deficient, the lining of your blood vessels is more prone to inflammation and damage, greatly increasing your risk of heart disease. Fourth, and most easily overlooked, a vitamin K deficiency. You might notice you bruise more easily, but it also has an even more critical function. It acts like a traffic cop for calcium. It directs calcium to the bones and teeth. If you're deficient in vitamin K, the calcium gets lost and deposited in the wrong places, like your artery walls causing arteriosclerosis, or in your joints, forming bone spurs and causing joint pain. See how scary that is? So how do we know if we have enough bile? It's simple. Your body will give you two clear signals. First, after you go to the bathroom, take a look at your stool. If it's light in color, tending toward gray or white, or even floats on the surface of the water, that usually means you're not producing enough bile. Second, pay attention to how you feel after eating. If you feel bloated and uncomfortable in your upper right abdomen after eating greasy foods, and you're burping a lot, that means your dish sponge isn't working effectively. The bile crisis I just talked about is just the tip of the iceberg. When your liver is increasingly enveloped in fat, turning into a fatty liver, it's not just bile production that suffers. The liver's other three critical functions also begin to fail. The first function to fail is that our body's detoxification factory shuts down. Our liver is like a sophisticated water filter. All the toxins in our blood must pass through the liver to be filtered, broken down, and eliminated. When fatty liver develops, the first thing to go wrong is cholesterol metabolism. Many people think gallstones are caused by eating too much cholesterol. Wrong. The root cause is that you don't have enough bile to break down cholesterol. Bile is like water, and cholesterol is like salt. When there's too little water, the salt concentration is too high, and it naturally crystallizes, forming stones. Many people are now taking statin medications to lower cholesterol. We're not telling anyone to stop their medication. Instead, we want you to understand the logic. According to some cutting-edge medical observations, while statins help control cholesterol, because they inhibit cholesterol, the raw material for bile production, they may affect bile production. Therefore, if you're taking these kinds of medications, you should pay even more attention to your liver and gallbladder health, and be sure to make any adjustments under the guidance of a doctor. When the detoxification factory shuts down, all the toxins entering your body can't be effectively removed. These toxins return to your bloodstream and circulate throughout your body. That's why many people with liver problems feel tired and sluggish all the time, and have itchy skin and rashes, because toxins are trying to escape through the skin. If intestinal toxins just make your body dirty, the second consequence of liver failure is that it directly shuts down your body's engine. It hijacks a vital organ in your body, causing you to gain weight even from drinking water and sapping your energy. The unlucky organ being hijacked is your thyroid. This is the second function that is failing. Our endocrine's headquarters are malfunctioning. Many people, especially women, have hypothyroidism. They're sensitive to the cold, lose hair, gain weight for no reason, and feel down. You might be seeing a doctor and taking medications, but it's not working well. Have you considered that the problem might not be with the thyroid itself? There's an important fact in medicine. 80% of the thyroid hormones our thyroid gland produces are in an inactive form called T4. It's like an inactive bullet. It has to be sent to the liver, where the liver converts it into T3, which is the truly active form that can order the body's cells to start burning energy. Now, do you understand? If your liver is full of fat and its function declines, then even if your thyroid frantically produces T4, 80% of the bullets can't be activated. Your body is still in a state of severely low metabolism. The root cause of many people's thyroid issues is actually in the liver. The third function the failing liver paralyzes is its inability to balance hormones. Our liver is like a sponge that can absorb and metabolize excess sex hormones in our body. What happens when this sponge hardens and fails due to fatty liver? For women, too much estrogen and testosterone in the body cannot be metabolized, which can lead to hormonal imbalances, causing gynecological problems like polycystic ovary syndrome (PCOS) and uterine fibroids. And for men, the problem is just as serious. When the liver can't clear excess estrogen levels in the male body rise, leading to feminized characteristics. The most typical is gynecomastia, where the chest develops like a woman's. At the same time, they'll lose energy. So you see, from indigestion and nutrient deficiencies to toxin accumulation, slowed metabolism and hormone imbalances. The starting point for all these problems points to the liver enveloped in fat. Fatty liver is not a minor issue. It's the first domino in a systemic breakdown. So how do we reverse all of this? Now pay attention, because I'm going to share the ultimate plan for reversing fatty liver. This plan has two parts: a core foundation and a secret weapon. First, the core foundation, a dietary revolution that will overturn your traditional beliefs. This foundation includes two great tools. The first great tool is a ketogenic diet. Simply put, it's about greatly reducing your carbohydrate intake and increasing the ratio of good fats. The goal is to force your body to switch from burning sugar to burning fat. Once activated, your body will actively burn the fat in the liver and belly as fuel. The second great tool is intermittent fasting. For example, only eating within an 8-hour window each day and fasting for the remaining 16 hours. This isn't about starving yourself, it's about giving your liver a valuable period of rest and self-repair. I know, hearing this, many of you might think this is too professional and too difficult to stick to. Don't worry. This is just an ideal, advanced direction, based on years of clinical observation when these two methods are properly combined. Some cases have even reported reducing the fat content of the liver by as much as 50% in as little as 14 days. That's an incredible speed. But whether you're doing keto or intermittent fasting, you can easily do the method I'm going to share next, and the effect is amazing. This is the secret weapon I'm going to introduce: the magical detox smoothie. This recipe is very simple with only 3 key ingredients, but each one is a trump card against fatty liver. The first ingredient: kale. You might have seen it in the supermarket. Dark green curly leaves. Remember it. It's the liver's super cleanser. Kale is rich in a powerful phytonutrient called quercetin. Many studies have confirmed that quercetin can directly help the liver reduce fat accumulation and fight inflammation. The second ingredient: blueberries. If kale is the cleanser, then blueberries are the liver's antioxidant bombs. Their anthocyanin content is extremely high, which can protect your liver cells from being attacked by free radicals and toxins, like putting on bulletproof vests for liver cells. The third and most critical ingredient: kefir. Kefir is a fermented milk drink. You can think of it as a supercharged yogurt. The number of probiotics it contains is dozens of times higher than ordinary yogurt. The latest research has found that the health of the gut microbiome is directly related to liver fat. The powerful probiotics in kefir are the allied forces that help you rebuild gut health and protect your liver. A special reminder: if kefir is difficult to buy in your area, don't worry. You can also use unsweetened, plain, full-fat yogurt as a substitute. Although its probiotics are not as powerful as kefir, it's still a very good choice and a first step towards health. The key is to start taking action. When choosing kefir or yogurt, be sure to choose full fat and plain. Do not choose skim or low fat. We need good fats to help absorb nutrients. And don't choose the one with sugar added. Those additives will only increase the burden on the liver. So what's the golden recipe for this magical smoothie? Take notes. 2 cups of frozen kale, about 2 large handfuls, 1 cup of frozen blueberries, 1 cup of plain full-fat kefir or unsweetened yogurt, 1 cup of water. The preparation method couldn't be simpler. Put all the ingredients into your blender and blend on high speed for 1 minute until it becomes a silky, rich, purplish-blue smoothie. It's that simple. Drink 1 cup every day, replacing your breakfast or as an afternoon snack. It not only provides the most needed nutrition to fight fatty liver, but also gives you a full feeling, all right, today we learned how terrible it is to have a liver wrapped in fat. It not only causes indigestion, but also steals your nutrients, allows toxins to circulate in your body, and messes up your metabolism and hormones. But more importantly, we learned that all of this can be reversed. Fatty liver is not a terminal illness. It's just a distress signal from your body. Remember the plan we shared today. If you're determined, you can try adjusting your diet. If you want to start with a simple step, then starting tomorrow, make yourself a magical detox smoothie. Imagine in a few months, you'll no longer be bothered by bloating after meals and can enjoy food with peace of mind. You'll wake up in the morning feeling energetic instead of exhausted. Your belly will slowly become flatter and your body will become lighter. All of this belongs to the decision you make today and the smoothie you have tomorrow morning. Your body has an amazing ability to heal itself. You just need to give it the right ingredients, and it can create miracles. Don't let that silent liver cry alone anymore. Starting today, use this life-filled drink to say thank you to your hard-working liver and take the most solid and powerful step towards your own health and longevity. I wish all of you to have a clean and healthy liver and enjoy a vibrant and wonderful life. See you next time.